Welcome everybody to my channel. My name is Oris and this is the first video in a 100-part series on JavaScript. Now I imagine you are here for a reason. Maybe you are here for a class project, or maybe you just heard a JavaScript and people are saying it's cool. When you feel you need to know it well, by the end of this series you are going to have an intermediate to advanced professional working knowledge of JavaScript. You may have realized there is about 4 billion different videos series on JavaScript. So what exactly makes this different than the rest of them? Well, first of all, I got sweet graphic design skills. I actually want to teach you why we are doing things and the reason behind the code we are typing. I've seen my share of JavaScript videos. Half the time I will leave knowing what to type but having no idea how to transform that into something useful for me. So this series is for the kind of person who wants to understand the JavaScript language and not just wanting some codes to copy and paste. Let's talk a little bit more about what JavaScript is and why we would want to use it. There are a few things that JavaScript is used for that we are going to be talking about. The first one is for front-end web development. So JavaScript powers literally allows us to have fun action like dragging and dropping, cool things happening when click something, all kinds of stuff like that. So for example, here is a website, Google Drive, all capabilities such as dragging and dropping and being able to have things pop up on the screen with option, real nice and pretty. This is all done with JavaScript. That's not one of the primary uses. The other one is for backend development, and this is done with Node.js. So Node.js is basically a way to make website functional. So JavaScript on the backend can access the database. It can manipulate data and send that back to the front end through an API. API is short for Application Programming Interface. Once you have a pretty good understanding of JavaScript basics, you can pick up JavaScript frameworks. So frameworks allows us to build more scalable web applications. Some of the common ones are React, Vue, Angular, and what these do is they basically simplify the web development process. When you first start using them, it's kind of pain in the butt, but as you get going and start understanding how they work, it can help building more large-scale applications. These frameworks can even be used to make mobile applications, not just a web app that you can access through a browser embedded in application, but we are talking about native applications. So for example, there is something called React Native, and you can use it to build applications that run natively on iOS and Android. Here is that JavaScript is one programming language, but we can use it to build the front end of a website. We can build a back-end application, and we can even make mobile application with JavaScript. So by learning one language, you are able to do a lot of different things. You may think you know JavaScript because the syntax is very similar to the other languages like C# or Java. Let me tell you up front, JavaScript is not the same things, and it's fundamentally different in the way it works and how code runs. These are all the things we are going to talk about through this series, because I want to make sure you guys have a real good understanding of how the programming language works. If that is something you're interested in, you must make sure to get new videos. Click subscribe as well as click on little bell notification button. Thanks guys, looking forward to the series, and in the next video we are gonna get our first app and running. It's gonna be super exciting. So I will see you there.